There was god-awful insurrection at the Capitol yesterday. I don't know if I've ever used that word until today. Insurrection. I think I've seen it once on the WWE. I think they call one of their pay-per-views Insurrection when Undertaker is doing the Hell in the Cell. Anyway, it was insurrection at the Capitol yesterday. And what do we mean by that? Mayhem. The whites got out of hand yesterday. The whites got way out of hand yesterday, to the point of busting through barricade. There was only one black guy in the whole bunch. Just one. We only saw one chocolate chip in the whole lot. You understand? So tons of whites mostly, and then a couple of Hispanics and a couple of Asians. Busted through barricade after being incited by you guys as president, the Donald Trump. Rushing up the stairs of the Capitol, past Capitol Police, which I'm still kind of taken aback as to how that happened. I don't know if I saw a gun drawn by the police, except for the young lady that was trying to get through the door that took it in the chest. Things caught on fire. I think a couple of small fire, I think. I could be wrong. Maybe I didn't see a fire. Scratched the fire. But they did pick up shields and burst out windows. They made their way inside the Capitol, the United States Capitol, made their way onto the Senate floor, sat in the seat of the congressman, rummaged through desks, went and found Nancy Pelosi's office, sat in her chair. No masks. So my question is, how much COVID got spread? How many Congress folks and staffers are going to be affected by it? Did they do a electrostatic clean before they went back into the chamber or into their offices? How much stuff was stolen? They say 4 people didn't make it, others were injured. I wonder how many would be injured or wouldn't make it if it was BLM or any other predominantly minority group. That's what's been talked about. So as a result of this, what's going to happen? There's talks of invoking the 25th Amendment, Article 4, I believe. I could have that wrong. I think that's what I heard. Of removing the president from office. What that's going to require is Vice President Pence, along with at least more than half of the cabinet, to get together and decide he's unfit for office, meaning not just unfit, but cannot perform the duties. This article was typically for someone that was almost incapacitated as far as being able to actually actively, physically do the duties. That's not necessarily the case here. So I think that's going to be kind of hard to prove. Don't know if they have the time to do it. Don't know I wonder if he sees that his cabinet members have signed on to it, if he could just fire them. And with that effect, the majority needed from the cabinet to get him out. So many questions to be answered, you understand? Very complicated situation. Nancy Pelosi's also talked about impeachment. How long does that process take? Does it matter? We have 7 business days left. I think 13 days total, 13 to 16 days total, if you count the weekends. Do we just let him go off and play golf? And I think he's at Camp David now. Do we just let him go and do that and just hope that he does not cause any further harm to America? So many questions to be answered. Allies around the world are incensed. They're surprised. They're nervous. They're scared. They're shocked is the word they kept using at seeing the country whom they all lean to for democracy, and they see our democracy failing as a result of one man. Our enemies are laughing. We've gone 5 steps back as a result of Donald Trump. Insurrection at the Capitol. Whew. 2 more weeks. Hopefully we can be back to normal. Luckily, a lot of Republicans have come out against Trump against the congressmen led by the senators led by Ted Cruz that wanted to challenge the electoral confirmations. Maybe we're getting to a better place. Maybe we needed this to happen to bring us together, because there's been such a divide. One never knows. We shall see.